Hi guys, it's Mel from LW Scrapping. I am here today. I'm going to do a layout that is for Craft IQ. Now for Craft IQ this month, Jacqie just said to go back to past challenges and have a go at one that you haven't had a go at. So I picked one from July 21 and it had on there to do at least 2 photos, use the colour red, paper pattern covering 2/3 of your paper, add stars, add tom paper, add gold, use your favourite border punch, include a house embellishment, include an animal, and add either a doily, lace, ribbon or twine. Just pick one. The same time I'm going to be doing it in conjunction with Baby Got Scraps, as well as Kristin from Kristi's Beautiful Life put out a sketch. I think it's in the Spending Freeze 2.0 Facebook group, and I'm going to have a go at that. So I've picked up my photos, and they're of a friend of mine, childhood friend, who now lives in Western Australia, and it was for her daughter's 2nd birthday. And how ironic is I made my friend's daughter a card, and I made ladybugs and put on it. And when she got the card, she texted me and she said, "Oh Mel, you're not going to believe it, but this is what her cake was." And I didn't have a clue. And she had ladybugs over her. So great minds think alike. Okay, so let's just put that to the side. I have used my favourite border punch, Creative Memories, and it was the heart one. I do love that one. So I did 2 out of all card scraps because I have cleaned my room up completely, and I've got a bag of card scraps that I want to use up, and I've got some paper pattern, offcuts under my desk, and they're going to get used first. So these were in it. I had 2 border things in there that were Kaiser Craft ones. I'm going to stick them down the bottom. So my only full sheet is the cardstock that I'm going to use. So let's just put that to the side because I'm going to tear the edges of those. So we'll just go like so. And of course there's a Creative Memories tearing ruler because I'm not the best tearer in the world. And then just tear that bit. That one I won't, that one I might be able to. Now that's going to go top. 2/3 is 8. If I cut that about there, should be right. Stamps fell off. Now I have gone through my stash and got some flowers and things out. I've gone through the cardstock, the scrap cardstock, and made some like leaf things. What else have I done? I've got everything out ready. I've got the title ready to go. I've punched some stars out of, I reckon it was out of a my perfume card. Like the box that the perfume comes in is gold, and I reckon I've kept some of that to, so I used it to punch stars out of. Let me just see, is that 8? Oh, look at that, beautiful. Right. I'm on a bit of a roll now that I've cleaned my craft room up. Now I'm going to gut some of that cardstock, mainly because I don't have much green. Go about like that. only just got some new cardstock for Christmas. I ordered a whole, what's this stuff? Oh, come on. Some cardstock. My, as you can see, will not cut. I don't think I've got a new blade. Oh, this is going to be just beautiful. Shocking. Roughly, now that that's going up, get my other one out. Some cardstock it will not cut. Just tear that off, and I will pop that. Alright, don't need that just yet. Yeah, it's very warm here in Tassie today. I think we're finally getting our summer. Took a little while to get here, but finally getting it. Right. Oh, I'm not going to need that, am I? Because I'm on the back. Let's just bring this down. Didn't need that. So the other thing I might do, stick some washi there. Whenever I gut card, I normally put washi on the back to keep it in place. Right. And the other thing I will do straight away is pop these on. Got my drink up here. And now that I've got space on my desk, because I kind of need it today. The weather the way it is. It's upstairs, it's stinking hot. I've got my daughter's aircon on. In her room, pointing out the door. It doesn't quite come into this room very well. It does if the door's open a little bit. So I think it took me until about 10 to 10 last night to get everything tidied and put away, with putting my new unit up and sorting everything out. Then at one stage my husband comes up and goes, I still can't see your desk. I said, I haven't got that far yet. I got there in the end. I had 2 things to do today before I actually started, so okay. Right, get our photos off. Hope everyone's had a good weekend. And those that are on holiday are having a great holiday. I'm just going to go like that. I'm going to pop them up the top, I think. And then I am going to cut the end ones off. So, take the back of that off. So I've just offset it, like, so that a bit of the red shows through as well. So this cardstock here is red. I know it doesn't look it, but it's in the red cardstock section. As you can see, it's a bit darker that side than that side. On the photos I used that side, and on the hearts I used the darker. So I had 2 bits of this cardstock, so I used one bit for the border and one for the photos. So I want to go like that with my border. Now, I don't actually want to go on top of that. I want to go just under that. So I'm just going to place these down because they're not very sticky, these ones, at all. Or maybe I could go down the bottom with that. Let's have a look here. We might do a little bit different to Kristy. Sorry, Kristy, I always go rogue. What a cutie. I actually like it down the bottom. So, let's do that. Cutie I can stick right down, but I'm going to have to get the glue for the other bit. Nope, don't go down, don't go down. There's my little tooly thing. Probably looking at it like usual. Gosh, there it is. I'm gonna rip that card. Cheap cardstock was definitely cheap. I'm going to have to be careful how I put this down. As you can see, I make mistakes. Get that on properly. Right. Don't. As you can tell, I've now got the shapes. Oh, it's going to have to go like that then. What a cutie. There we go. Now, while we've got that, I need some tweezers. Because this, you know what, I'm just going to peel that white bit off. Because it doesn't stick anyway. I need some new glue. Sorry, I've gone quiet. Concentrating. It happens. Okay. Right, that will dry. I was going to pop. Oh, okay. Lid doesn't want to go on. It does. Got 2 little flowers off that letter sheet. I'm just going to pop here. End of the title. Right. Going in the bin. Okay, title done. Showed you that. I'll pop that away so that I don't. Got more room. Now, Christy's got some, like a banner type thing coming down around here. Now, I've got some squares. I think they might even be banners. And I thought, let's use them. So, I'm just going to go up into there. And we'll go the rest of that one. And up underneath that one. I need to stick that down a bit. Right. The triangle doesn't want to stay stuck. I'll go up there like that. I can overcross there in the middle. That's fine. That's got some more triangles used up. I've only got... I could use those flowers up too. Okay, so 2019. It's gonna go pop date here, date there. 2 9. So there's some gold there. Pop that up there for a minute. And get our house embellishment. However I undo this. Put a little house up here. That's our house embellishment. That can go away. Right, got the house on there. Need to do some gold splotches. Now I've got the Fanwood Vicky Booten stamp set. I'll put both of them on there. Let's figure out how I want them to go. Go like that. Now I don't know if this gold, this is a encore. It's an old, it's from when we got married. One of my paper over here. Oh, it comes out a very dirty gold, but it is gold. So I'll go that, and then we're going to go along here. And then I've done some stamping because I wanted to use my stamps more, so like that. Beautiful. Take that gold ink off that stamp. At least I know that the ink still works. 23 years later. That's pretty good. Stick one, that's the little one. Okay. Okay, so we've got, now we need to add some stars on. Got stars. Now I was going to add some flowers on. Got these burgundy, some whites. I think my flowers are going to be too big. Two of those. Let's have a look here. Let's go like that. You know what? That's going to be on its own. Maybe the stars might go around the house. Two, three. Star, star. Look at that. That's going to be our clusters. Oh, I think. I'm happy with that. Got a bit of mixed colour in there, but I'm really not that, it's not really upsetting me that much. I mean, I know you're not meant to put gold with silver and that sort of jazz, but as I say, there's no rules in scrapbooking. You can do what you want. If it makes you happy and you think it looks just fine, go for it. That bit I'll have to cut off at the end. I'm going to add that one down into there. there. That leaf things I'll have to put on with glue. These are the card. This is the gold card that I cut, just punched stars out of. So go all over there. Could be hiding down there. There's my tape. Oh, it'll fall. So as you can tell, I changed my mind, but you got to make sure that it looks right to you. All right, glue. I need glue again. I just put it on the tips and then this bit down here. Get glue all over me again, but like that. That one's obviously got a bit of, it's on a bit of tape. Down like that. Get these ones for up here. Down. Going here. Doesn't want to go. Okay. Okay. That one on. That one can stay on. That. No. Okay, now. I found some got a red, put that in the middle. I always finish with gems, so I'm gonna go, what have I got? We'll go, pop the lid on that so it doesn't dry out on me. Go up here. That little one there. And then on those. Go that. Yeah. That like that. Okay, doesn't stay in, nothing does. Now we need. Well, I just popped away probably. No. Trim that off. Trim that off. Trim that off. And that's our page done. Oh, no, it's not. Got to add our animal. A ladybug. Ladybug. It's going to go ladybug there. And our ladybugs. That's our animal. So, that is my go at Craft IQ from July 21. What? I'll show you the stamping up close. There we go. Okay, so if you think you might like to have a go at this layout, press pause, take a screenshot and have a go. At the same time, you can probably do the same at the start and get Christie's original, or go over to Christie's Beautiful Life or Spending Freeze 2.0. She should have the copy of that on there. At the same time, if you do like what I've done, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. If you're new to my channel, if you would like to subscribe, please do. It doesn't cost to subscribe, like, or comment. There'll be other people playing along with Baby Got Scraps, and I'll have them listed all down below in the description box. Check them out. Subscribe if you're not already. Give them a like. Send them a comment, something that you might like about their layout that they've done. Might just make them feel good. Why do I have hair and everything? My daughter's got a big, huge rocking horse, and there's horsehair coming off it everywhere. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm very grateful. And I look forward to doing some more things in the future. If you're only new to scrapbooking and you think, oh, that looks really complicated, really all you need to do is you could just do a straight line like Christie's got there, not a border, like not a border punch. Use whatever embellishments you've got. These flowers here I've had since I first started, and I think I got them from Kmart, if I remember rightly. Use whatever lettering you want. You could even write your lettering. Use whatever card or paper you have. Doesn't matter what kind of paper it is, whether it's cheap paper or it's a brand name. It doesn't have to be. It's just a matter of mixing, backing your photos, mixing your paper. This is my very first purchase in scrapbooking, and I've still got it. I love it. I started out with, when I first started, I didn't put any ribbon on. I just wanted to put just a bow on there. I first started out with buying just the trimmer, some double-sided tape runners, some cards, some pattern paper, all through Creative Memories. I already had a pair of scissors, so I used my own scissors. And to tell you the truth, I had a look at it. Oh, that's not going to cut those ones. I had a look at my very first album that I did. My goodness, there was a huge difference. I'll just add this because I forgot to add my ribbon. I just wanted to add a bow. And I'm going to add that to the middle. Above the 2009. There it is again. So you don't need much to start scrapbooking. Honestly. It's just what you can afford. I don't have as much as a lot of people. Because I buy when I've got a budget for what I need. So I don't buy a lot, and I more or less go for what I need, not what I want. And at the moment I'm trying to use up some of my stash, so yeah, and as you can tell, I'm trying to use up some of these things too. I might just stick that in there. we might just add to it. Let's just keep adding. Come up, little ladybug. Go down in here like that. I'll just go down in here like that. And that's those stickers here stuff as well. Okay, so there we go. That's me finished. I'm done now. So yeah, so don't feel like you've got to go out and buy everything. Just use what you've got. And go from there. So if that's been helpful, I'm pleased. But if there's anything that you'd like me to do, or if you'd like me to go back to basics, and I mean, I found a layout that I used just one sheet of pattern paper on, and I made it look alright. So one sheet of pattern paper and some cardstock. So if you'd like me to do that, send a message down below and I'll do that in the future. And we'll go from there. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm very grateful. See you next time. Bye for now.